When we bust my gun, boy body drop foot a twist like shoes lace. Then me no bullet, me no shoot chest, me a shoot face. Me murder people in a broad daylight. 6 pounds me walk with candy AK light. I want do some boy where we not play fight.
Social responsibility cartel. Do you think you owe a responsibility to the children on a whole or just public in general in terms of your lyrics and content and all of them stuff? Do you think you need to be censored?
No, I don't, you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm trying to tell Jamaica people. I'm an artist, I'm an entertainer. I get paid to entertain. I'm not a religious leader and I'm not a political leader.
The popular and controversial dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, whose given name is Adeja Palmer, remains in police custody this evening.
He's bigger than Biggie, Tupac, and Jay-Z combined in Jamaica. Vybz Kartel, also known as the World Boss, achieved folk hero status in Jamaica with his controversial persona and captivating lyrics. He was the leader of the dancehall genre and was on top of the world, collabing with artists such as Major Lazer, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. He was even named by Drake as one of his biggest inspirations. However, in 2011, his whole world came crashing down when he was charged with murder. In this video, we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to leave a like as it helps small channels like mine grow, and please be sure to subscribe. Vybz Kartel, whose real name is Adeja Azim Palmer, was born on January 7, 1976 in Kingston, Surrey, Jamaica. He went to Calabar High School in Kingston, but was expelled at just the age of 16. He then attended a tutorial technical school and completed his education, performing extremely well in mathematics, geography, literature, and English. He was fascinated by music from a very young age, and his 2 aspiring musician uncles motivated him further. He considered popular artists like Will Smith, Charlie Chaplin, Papa San, Ninjaman, and KRS-One as his heroes, and started writing lyrics at the age of 11. Dancehall is a genre of Jamaican popular music that originated in the late 1970s. Dancehall saw initial mainstream success in Jamaica in the 1980s, and by the 1990s it became increasingly popular in Jamaica diaspora communities. In the 2000s, dancehall experienced worldwide mainstream success, and by the 2010s, it began to heavily influence the work of established Western artists and producers, which has helped to further bring the genre into the Western music mainstream. And Vybz Kartel was considered the king of dancehall. In 1993, he released his first single, Love Fat Woman, for Alvin Reed's label One Heart, under the name Addy Banton, as a tribute to one of his role models, Buju Banton. He continued to record more tracks for local producers until 1996, when he formed his own group, Vybz Kartel, along with his friends Mr. Lee and singer Escobar. The group didn't last long, but he chose to adapt the name in an altered form, Vybz Kartel, and became a solo artist. Vybz Kartel rose to prominence in 2003 after a string of hits in Jamaica. The year culminated in a pre-planned onstage clash with Ninjaman at the annual dancehall festival, Sting, in Kartel's hometown of Portmore. The clash turned violent when Kartel's crew members, as well as Kartel himself, threw punches and assaulted Ninjaman on stage. While Kartel's manager initially blamed Ninjaman, Kartel himself quickly apologized to Ninjaman and Sting organizers for the fracas. 4 days after the incident, the 2 artists appeared before the press to announce a settlement of their differences and to end any animosity. After splitting with the Bounty Killer-led alliance in 2006, Kartel joined the Portmore Empire, a group of dancehall DJs and singers from his Portmore neighborhood that he signed to his newly founded Not Nice Records. As Vybz Kartel's empire rose to the top, it would all come crashing down. On September 29, 2011, Vybz Kartel was arrested by police for cannabis possession, then was later charged with the murder of Jamaican businessman Barrington Burton. But Due to prosecutors' failure to produce evidence for this crime, he was acquitted for this murder. But he was then subsequently charged with another murder, the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. The story is that 2 of Vybz Kartel's guns had gone missing, and he believed that Clive Williams was the one that stole them. Kartel and 3 others in his crew lured Williams to his home in order to answer for the missing guns. They are then believed to have beaten Williams to death and dismembered his body. To this day, Williams' body has never been found. Police testified that they received a text message from Kartel's phone saying Williams was chopped up in a mincemeat so fine that his remains would never be found. Mincemeat is a finely chopped mixture of raisins, apples, and spices, sometimes with meat, that is often used as pie filling. The crime that Vybz Kartel was accused of was crazy, but the trial was just as crazy. In a bizarre twist, a male juror was arrested on charges of attempting to bribe the jury foreman in an attempt to influence the panel to free Kartel. But eventually, in a tense courtroom in Kingston, Kartel and 3 co-defendants were convicted of killing Clive Lizard Williams. They were found guilty on all counts, and on April 3, 2014, Vybz Kartel was sentenced to life imprisonment. He will be eligible for parole after serving 35 years. But even as a convicted murderer, he still maintains his innocence, and his fan base still supports him.
The law system not right, because them knows a lizard's a killer. Everybody knows a lizard's a killer. Everybody who do the law, them know that. Enough people lizard kill, so them shouldn't send Kartel to prison.
They shouldn't give him no life. They should just give him certain time and then come back home.
While in prison, he still continues to release music. In 2016, Kartel released his most internationally successful album, King of the Dancehall, which peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Reggae charts. The album included the single Fever, which topped various local music charts and became his most successful on streaming websites. He's even released an album in 2021 titled Born for This. Vybz Kartel filed an appeal, but it was rejected and his conviction was upheld. However, his parole eligibility was reduced from 35 to 32 years. Let me know what you guys think of the situation in the comment section, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.